Hello, Namaste, Salam Walaikum, Sat Sri Akal. Welcome back to another session with your Vahchef at whatever.com. One day we talked about pesto sauce and I promised you I'm going to show you. So, today I'm going to show a sauce which you can make it in India also. So, dear friends, here to make a pesto sauce you need basil leaf. If you do not get basil leaf, basil is nothing but a variety of tulsi patta. So, go to your garden, pluck some tulsi leaves and you can still make it. The flavors are slightly different, but you will get a nice, wonderful pesto using our tulsi leaf also. In making a pesto, they use pine nuts. Pine nuts are almost 15 times more expensive than cashew nuts. These pine nuts you may not find in a regular Indian store. So, you may have to go to a specialty store to buy these pine nuts. But never mind, even if you don't have them, you can use our humble cashew nuts and it will still be good. Both of them nuts have a sweeter flavor, and some people also use walnuts to make their pesto, but it's up to you. If you cannot get hold of pine nuts, you can use cashew nut or walnut. Another problem with these pine nuts is they get rancid very fast. So, in the Indian conditions, even in 5-star hotels, let me tell you, they are using cashew nuts. So, let's go ahead and make our pesto. For this, first we are going to use our wooden pestle. Traditionally they used to make with wooden and a stone pestle, but nowadays everybody is putting in a blender. If you wish, you can put all of them into a blender. But let me try using our wooden pestle. I am going to add some pine nut and also some cashew nuts. This is just to give you confidence that you can make it with cashew nut. Just crush this pine nut and cashew nut with your wooden pestle. Now look at this. Just by crushing a little bit, they get easily crushed. So in this, we are going to add some garlic also. I like to add a little more extra garlic in my pesto, but you can adjust to your taste. And crush this garlic also. The garlic is also nicely crushed. In this, we are going to add the basil leaf and add salt. And now we are going to crush it and make this into a nice coarse paste. Ha 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 ha. What an aroma, what an aroma. Wow, look at this, fantastic. What an aroma. In this, we are going to add some Parmesan cheese. Grate some Parmesan cheese or even the powdered Parmesan cheese. Add some crushed pepper, and pesto sauce has a lot of olive oil. For 3 cups of basil leaf, you are going to add 1 cup of olive oil. So, this sauce is literally going to be floating in the oil. So, here I am going to add some oil. Now, just rotate your mortar and your pesto sauce is ready. Dear friends, you use a wooden or a stone pestle to make your pesto, especially when you have a guest at home, and make it fresh. And while you are making it, just give them to taste it and they will be super impressed. I am telling you, any pasta or anything you make using the fresh made pesto, they will find it 10 more times flavorful. Now look here, I have got 2 of these pesto sauces. One is I put it in a wooden pestle and did a lot of dingchik. Here is another pesto which I did it by using a blender. Now the taste test. I am putting on a toast both of these pestos, and now let's taste it. Wow, super. But I can tell you very clearly, the difference between these two, the best is using a pestle and making your pesto. You will understand what I am saying if you have eaten the regular chutneys what we make in India using a stone pestle and again in the blender. The stone pestle, a lot of people believe that it is very tasty because the individual taste of the ingredients still holds. When you do it in a pestle, whether a stone pestle or wooden pestle, the ingredients still will hold individual flavors. When you take a bite of that chutney, they will be super awesome. But when you put it in a blender, that flavors also get emulsified. It is still tasty, but it is not as tasty as using in the pestle. Dear friends, I hope you enjoyed today's session of learning how to make the pesto sauce. We are going to use this pesto sauce and make pastas, but do not forget, Whatever is all about inspiring others to cook. So please post your recipes and cooking tips at whatever.com so others can benefit from your great cooking. Thank you.